Going on. Yeah. Last night was a crazy bit. Never expected. I got to see the replay of that stream. Uh, it was a Thursday thrills, last night to early Friday morning. That bill was crazy. I mean, never would have thought. I mean, it started out good. I dropped the link so around, I'll say like the 20-minute or so, no, the 30-minute mark. What's going on, Generous Salute? The 30-minute mark, and I said, man, that was a crazy build last night. Who came on? UD. There's a lot of people came on. James. There's a lot of people that came on. It was a good build. At first, I thought it was gonna be a short stream, but I realized, it was DeAndre's birthday. What's going on, Go P? And it was his birthday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. But he lives in Japan. He already had it, so it was his whole month. So it's already August. Not August, but October 2nd. It's first for us. So, we're just an hour behind them. And I was like, let me celebrate him in this stream because it was on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, happy birthday to DeAndre. So he appreciated it. And I talked for like at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes, right? And actually 30 minutes. And I dropped the link in the panel. So I went in and do my thing. Yeah, I am a GoP. But I was just saying, man, like that stream, I didn't expect it to be that long. And I didn't expect it to be that long. It took me like, 30 minutes we was talking, you know. I'm surprised people came up. Rashawn came. There was a lot of people who came. Who else came? Nicer. That was a good fucking stream too. But at the tail end of it, in between, I think Kuda came in. I was shocked that Kuda came. A heavy hit. I said, "Oh shit!" That shocked me. That shocked me. I don't know about the whole part back there. Yeah, Kuda came. Yeah, I'm shocked. That's the second time he came to the stream. The first time he came, he had that player talk icon on 9 hour mark. If you watch it on the heavy hitters or the Friday special madness, I think it's number 3. You'll see the beginning of that stream. Him and Mike V was on the panel. You'll see that. He came out of nowhere. That was the first time he came on the panel. Second time he had that icon with the guy with the feathers on his head, the classic blue background. That was cool. Yeah, that last night, that one's a classic. That one's a classic. Someone said it was going to be a classic panel. That's what Tampa said it was. And then Star P showed up. That string went extra hella long. Yeah, we talk about numerous stuff, but it didn't really start. We was talking about what the police do to you. And I saw SKC's, what's going on, James? Salute. Uh, we talk about the police and stuff. I think James can confirm this, and we saw it over UD. He had a man sting today. I couldn't able to get on the panel. I was at the store, so I wanted to talk about that. But next time I will. If he has one again, I'll be in a certain situation. I will be around. But I believe that panel was good. It was good for several reasons because we were so focused on how to deal with him. And I think SKC had the one with the girl. He talked about it yesterday as well, getting tased. And then he did it again on his stream early this afternoon because I was watching Charles and everybody else in UD. And Rashawn, he's live right now, so I'm not worried. But today it's like I just want to respond for my last stream. I mean, that went like almost 9 hours, but it was like 8 hours. So, DeAndre had to hop off, so everybody had to hop off. So my room last night was officially, I'll say about 15 to 16. I had 16 people came to my chat room. It was just kept going up. It started out like, I'll say it like this. It started out like 10 people midway through the stream because I remember and I was looking at it. I had like 10 people in the room, 11, 13, and 14, normal. But then it went up to like 15, 16, like on the tail end of it. So I did good. I had some good numbers off of that. That's why. And I think I had Cuda. That's another thing too. He was the biggest of that stream. So that stream was pretty good. Everybody came. There was a lot of people watching at the same time. Not everybody was streaming Thursday. Like I said, those Thursday streams usually give you a lot of views because a lot of people don't do nothing on Thursdays. Because Wednesday streams is my historical streams. I don't get no views like that, but I do. If I'm dropping something on a certain time, I will have it. And then you gotta understand what you're doing. So that's why I'm glad doing it this way. See, Monday and Tuesday, I don't really stream like that those days because everybody's busy on Monday and Tuesday. I mean, there's some good times to go live, but I'm not gonna waste my energy on those days. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to talk about around those days because everybody has to go to work. What's going on, Sheila? Salute. Um, that stream was epic too. We talked about a lot of shit. Yeah, we talked about wrestling kind of stopped with the roids and stuff, and we talked about numerous of things, politics and a little history. And we talked about a few women. That was it. Nicer was, I'm surprised she came on the panel. She was in and out. You know, she talked about her little music. I mean, she was a great participant. You know, it's the first time she ever came on my panel. But she saw Cuda, she had to get back on the panel, knowing her. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time, that's her first time. She ain't gonna be on there frequent. So that was an interesting stream. I shared her stuff yesterday and then I guess she got excited. Yeah, today was a good day. I bought another piece of gear today, so I'm a little excited. Just keeping up with the also. Yeah, can't believe we talked about pro wrestling. Yeah, I mean, I talk about it all the time over at Kudas, but just on my challenge, I know DeAndre loves wrestling, but that's a whole another feat. So yeah, exactly. We talked about a lot of stuff. DeAndre wasn't playing. Yeah, we went on a couple of niggas we had problems with. That was a hell of a stream. And I got a couple of subscribers off of that too that night. A couple of subscribers I was gaining. I started out like 1,285 and like I'm in the 290. So that's good. I gained about like 6-8 subscribers on that stream. I'm probably gonna gain some more because what that tells you is the type of people I had, but that was an open discussion panel, so it wasn't really a subject matter panel. People watch my shit all the time, and people watch me on the playback. So I'm already in the algorithm, so I'm being careful what I'm doing, and I'm just putting myself out there. So like he said this winter, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage this winter. Winter is mine, so all I have to do is put things in motion. I know what the pieces I need, so that stream was very telling. I'm definitely keeping that shit right there. Everything else is just like I want to be a part of that. But I will stream Sunday, a Sunday chill stream. I'll do that, and then I'll do the Cambodia stream, like I promised this month. So we're in October right now, so everything's lined up for what's going to happen in October. Like I said, the historical shit's coming every Wednesday. Get back on my Grizzy almost streams, and it'll be another Thursday thrills. But the next week I'll do a Friday special. Next Thursday, I'm gonna be off the thrills. I'm gonna cut it short next week. Just do Friday special madness. I'll do another one. So another open discussion on Friday because going into the weekend, because Friday is one of them days that you just want to pick up the slack. Because Friday you can do a stream on anything because that's when people's really off and you take advantage. Saturday, I don't stream Saturday because everybody's streaming Saturday because everybody's busy. And I'd rather be off on Saturday and just be a panelist that day. But we'll see what Sunday's gonna bring. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about something different every Sunday, but and flip it that way. So we'll see what I'm gonna do Sunday. I had to make my decision on that Sunday after. And then the Wednesday stream, of course. We're gonna do that too. Sunday stream. I'm normally not streaming. But I'll do another one. It might be in the afternoon because I do a lot of Sunday chill. Sunday's my day. When I do open discussions, my day. I don't stream for that long because I usually talk about a lot of things. If we extend it and people get tired, because some people got a lot of things to do. Because I'll keep the conversation in balance. I mean, yeah, yeah, in balance and imbalance. Like we can do it together like that. So yeah, man, those days I do. I don't know what Monday stream I would do. I talk about anything. So I put my presentation out there. So I've been doing good lately. 'Cause last month I did a hell of a job on my streams. So I gained some viewers. Putting myself out there because September was a hell of a month. It's not easy punch. It's probably the best September I've had. It's kind of like March. It's probably the best month I've had in years. It's probably a good month because you got people coming in, being new to you, and things like that. October's gonna be a blast. I'm gonna manipulate with the history streams and things like that. Get my go-getter streams and talk to the people in the chat because I don't have to have open panels on Wednesdays. No, that's only for these. But the ones that have long reads, I can put my shit into in perspective. So I got some headphones that has noise canceling. I'm gonna see if they're gonna work and practice. See what's what. I just got some today. They should come tomorrow. So we're gonna see what they're gonna sound like. So I'm not worried about shit. So yeah, I'm getting all my gear set up first before I even think about the other shit. So yeah, the dynamic mic stuff that's coming soon as you think, but it may come next year because I got to see what's what. I was thinking about building the studio. I'm not trying to build it this year because COVID. I was thinking about it, like next year or something. I'll get to the next step. It's some things. If I do another channel, it's gonna be like a podcasting channel, kind of like a radio station, as something to think about, talk about real shit. That's where the future is heading. If I want to go in the outside world, I'd rather have a studio or something. Similar topics, talk about a little bit of everything, a little bit of politics, and just move forward. Because next year, people's going to be in Georgia next year. That's why I'm looking on the ground and put the facts out there. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But when it comes to historical topics on my channel, knowledge, it's going to be on this channel because I feel like if you do pre-records, that's how people get to know you, things like that. So that's what you have. I know Rashawn doing his thing, but last night we had to talk about it, and I was talking about 1.0 and those talks. That's been discussed by me and Wacky and Soul and Black. We covered everything on that. What's going on, New? Salute to you, man. And I think what we learned from last night, and I covered those two topics, expound on why I did that stream, and I'm glad I did this Thursday Thrills stream, open discussion. Yeah, what's going on, Rashawn? Salute. We just over here doing our thing. So I'm not surprised what's going on. And yeah, I saw that Charles stream. That was some crazy shit. Oh boy, was retarded, man. It looked like a microphone grill icon he has. It's black. Thought he was God in there. I was like, what the hell? What's wrong with this nigga? But anyways, but he was right about Angry Man. I didn't know he was a Libra, man. I was like, oh, okay. He had a birthday a couple days before you. Okay, Angry Man. And what you call it? He checked Angry Man. He had to run Angry Man off Kuda's channel, which is cool. I guess, but see, I don't have to worry about Angry Man come over here because he know I got DeAndre. That's what that is. And I know Grinch don't. Yeah, he be watching my shit too, but they don't be over here like that. So I see Messiah with no answers. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Charles had a hell of a stream. Got a hell of a stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, that stream I have watched is 8 hours. That's a classic. And I had DJ Kudo on the panel for how many hours? A lot of hours, man. I'm gonna have to watch that. That's the one I have to watch. No, I'm saying, like, I'll tell you a secret. That's the one I have to watch. I'll say in the morning. Know what I'm saying? On my phone. That's the one I'll watch in the morning. Let's just put it that way. It's 8 hours, right? That's the one I have to watch. Okay, let's go on engineering candles. He said bringing a new channel called AI and Me deals with AI in industries like AI in dating industry, AI in court, AI in every music rap industry and its effects. That's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they doing those too, engineering cannabis, but mine's gonna be a combination of topics that matter. And I'm glad Soul and Black said this. Was it Wednesday afternoon Eastern time when I was over at Wacky's? That right there is what she should be talking about. Just a little politic push. And I said this to Just DeAndre last night, early in the morning of today, Friday morning. That's what we need. But the problem is, there you go. We're gonna expound on that because I kind of like what DS1 did. He just focused on the brothers, and let's focus on that. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be diverse. I stay away from gender politics. That's not the future. There's some plutocracy behind that. Some plutocrats run behind the scenes with that, and then you also have people want to promote this gynocracy nonsense. We're gonna destroy those shits. Might have to do that on that other channel if I wanted to, but nah, I might do it on this channel. But on the other channel, it's gonna be a combination, a little bit of what I've learned here and expound on. But I'm not rushing to make one. You know what I'm saying? I need the right environment to get in that motion, an extra computer, just have one thing, just talk about it, and then have a one stream deck just to run off on. You know what I'm saying? I want to be different. I keep that stream deck. Because StreamYard is another stream deck. So I got multiple stream decks with this one. The other one's gonna have one stream deck. I'm gonna tell you that for my second channel. I'll use that to run that second channel and its icon, and that way I get going. You know what I'm saying? It might be Melon, because that's the only one I can tolerate or restream. We'll see. Because there's a lot of options in streaming. But I'll do pre-records. Don't be surprised. I'll do pre-records. I just gotta have a whole nother computer to do all that. But I'll get there. It's doable. A second channel or another channel is kind of difficult because you got to put into it. Because the channel I got is one channel thing. It's connected with all my devices, so I'm not gonna try to do that because I got to make sure this channel is straight. The other one just don't have my thing. Get it? You know what I'm saying? And then I have to get another email address to address that. Yeah, but last night we covered what we covered. I told them about 1.0. I stand on it. Have my views about the 3.0s. A lot of people try to say it's just one. No, it's actually two because most people are going to look at Stream Team and things like that. And I'll tell you a secret. The best way to kill that, I blame O'Shea for this too. That's why I was trying to tell Complex, people going to look at your shit like it's not evolving. You know what I'm saying? And the pressure's on you. Now, he's got, I'll say about 3 years left when this thing be possible. I mean, he's being successful right now, but 3 more years, they'll be up there. Now, who's going to create a 4.0, 5.0 officially? But really, it's no point O's at this point. We should be talking about politics at this point and have our own shit to advance overseas and things like that. So we should not be worrying about frivolous shit on YouTube. So the first step, we already made that step. Black Junction TV, Rumble, get all the people that have the allegiance of technology, right? That's our black male future right here. That's our future. Get the guys that you hang with and build that foundation. That's what the Brain Trust tried to do. And they're still doing it, but they don't need enough guys. But if I told Conference, I mean, here's your guys right here. The ones doing the fuck shit, cut them off. That's your leadership. And you will have that. But a lot of dudes ain't built like that. So it depends on how you built in these spaces. And I'm glad he admitted that he wasn't fully around 1.0. He was around, but he wasn't fully around doing content. So I'm glad he said that. or Wednesday stream. Shouts out to him and everybody else. I mean, it was a cool panel and everything. You know, wasn't talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm making the tour like Kuda said. Yes, this is somewhat of a tour, and I'm keep doing it. It started last month, and this month I'm gonna do the same thing as a panelist, so I can get the support I can, because I ain't trying to do this for money. I don't take my time with this channel. This channel is blacklisted for a reason. A bad guy outside of black spaces and things like that. I say some shit that's worth hearing. So Underrated and me, we're working on something together. It's cool. DS1, a few other brothers in space, we'll do something. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pick my audience. That's the hard part. Once I have an audience over here, I have another audience that's different over here. But if they fuck with me in these channels, it's gonna explode. I'm not trying to be big like that. I just want like that BGS subscription amount. Once I have that respect, I already know what audience I'm gonna get. So it's gonna come around the two things: how persistent you are with your content and how evergreen you're gonna be. Because the next step, if you do create a channel, it has to be a different set of audience. But it's gonna be there. People gonna fuck with you regardless. As long as you're consistent in what you're doing, people fuck with you. You don't have to have panel streams like that. That panel streams can come from this channel from now on, because I feel like I do well in that area. But the other channel, it's not gonna be too much panels. Mine's gonna be structural based, um, more show based. I'll talk to you through the chat like that. Have a better presentation. You know, that's what I'm learning about myself. That's why I'm doing all this audio work, and microphones and stuff. I have to have my presentation right. That's what sells nowadays, and camera work too. So I'm looking at it for what it is. I'm taking advantage of what's available in these live streams, because a lot of people, they just look at it from outside looking in. But yeah, last night's stream we actually build and talk about the things we need to do. I mean, those guys last night, we exposed that. So I feel like last night we covered a lot, you know. And if I was Big J, be careful. That woman's a doxer that you're supporting. He's backed by Black Woman Sphere. So yeah, Black Woman Sphere is a doxer. Her and Cynthia G. I found that out. That's a group of doxers. And you're backed in by Taz and now they're controlled by Cynthia G. They're all doxers. A lot of people don't like them because they be getting people's information. So if I was Big J, if you ever get exposed, bro, be careful, because they got your number. Because all they had to do is, yeah, the Black Woman Sphere ain't shit. Yeah, she's pulling his strings. That's why you see those girls acting up. Once they joined that side, they went down. They was decent. They wasn't no TMHC. No, them little girls is controlled. They ain't even built like that. You know what I'm saying? They got roasted in the roast sector and decided to create that group. They ain't shit. That shit ain't gonna last. We talked about that last thing. We talked about what's this girl named Annalisa. I think Justin just said this, and I was at that stream too. This was like, was it last year or last month? I think it was. I think it was this year. I think it was this year, early in the winter. Yeah, before I met Kuda. I think it was like last year or this year, something like that. But it doesn't matter. But I think early this winter, this year, or somewhat last year, wherever her situation was, I was around messing with certain individuals I was cool with. I was in the chat. DeAndre was on the panel. He did the unthinkable. He had the audience turn against her, and she kind of private that video because I was at that stream. But I had my Moorish icon, so I remember that stream, what he was talking about. I was there. I think I was in the chat, and she's a loose cannon. Just wants some dick. That's what she wanted the whole time. So Satan the Center destroyed her. A lot of people destroyed her. She just wasn't a build. She ain't a good host. She's terrible. But she's a great example they try to use, and Black Woman Sphere kind of failed. So now they need a guy that's anti-manosphere, and they pulling the strings. I said this, I would say early this morning to last night stream about him getting the strings pulled by that woman. Because that woman's a doxer. Anybody that fucks with her, I'll say her through Cynthia G, they represent what doxing is because they dox people. There's proof. It's a lot of clips. A lot of people know they be doxing people there. They don't even like each other. But that's what they do. I don't fuck with them because you don't see me over there, and he has to be careful. If I was Big J, I wouldn't want to get involved, but he has to be careful because they're gonna do him dirty. They're gonna turn on him. I give it about 4 months. I would say like this year, the end of this year, next year, they're gonna turn on each other. I just know how they think. I know how they think. I see a pattern because we're gonna see this winter and the winter of next year to see how people are gonna act through this thing. Because a lot of people ain't gonna get along in the future. We gotta stop pretending that they're not pulling his strings, man. He think he's on a mission, dude. They're gonna turn on you. You have no idea who these people are. They play for keeps. They play for keeps. They play for keeps. And they don't play fair. We talked about Beasley. He's another one. But you know, no hate on Beasley, but you are what you are. A lot of people don't fuck with you. So I used to be a mod over his channel, and I think he took my shit. So yeah, I already knew what was gonna happen. So I don't mess with their fucking type anyway. Talking about the same old bullshit. He then got quiet. They kicked him out of space immediately. BGS and him that. I've noticed that. I noticed shit like that. Something happened to you, you've been kicked out. I'm still around. So you can't say nothing to me. I got a channel, I got content. These people don't. Talk about the same old shit every day. Yeah, 2016, but Beasley, he's been quiet. A lot of people don't like Beasley, man. That's why a lot of people say he ain't no doctor. I said, well, he is now. I know he is, but he probably wasn't always when he started out. No, he probably was a regular, troll. Well, yeah, when you fuck with Black Woman Sphere, it just elevate his shit even more. Yeah, he probably was, but it was weak back then, but not in an extent. And I agree with DeAndre in the sense. Yeah, he probably was, but not as much. He has no evidence to show his shit. But when he joined other sides, you got problems with that. So he done fell off, content wise. So I don't even mess with him like that. I did for a while, and I know where his allegiance is. Once I think he took my wrench or whatever, but I think he gave me one by accident because he thought I was gonna share his shit. Word got around. He probably know I was messing with DS1, but you know how it is. But I don't really care. People have their feelings, and that's why I don't be over there as much. I see what he be saying, but I have that type of mindset. So, yeah. But Big J, if I was you, man, be careful because they're gonna expose you eventually. They're just using him. After they get done with you, they're gonna start destroying you. So Big J is gonna have some content next year. We'll see where he's gonna stand when we turn on him. That's going to happen. That's my prediction. What's gonna happen end of this year and next year, because I know he don't like Reg, but he has to worry about them doxers, man. We're gonna see where he stands on that. He's thinking about money, dude. They're gonna dox you regardless. They don't care what you're trying to do. Them hoes play for keeps. I'm trying to tell you, niggas, stay away from them. Like, the best way to deal with them is not to join them. Cut their fucking heads off, man. They have no relevance. They're trying to be relevant and they're losing. So keep their foot on their neck and get them up out of there. They're not teaching the truth. They're not destroying the manosphere. I'm sorry. Because all you're doing is creating more hurt men. That's all you're doing. Because guys like him, I get what he stands on it, but you're perpetuating more bullshit. The women is not growing. They're fucking up. They're fucking up as usual. And that's what we should not focus on, because those individuals like that do that, I don't fuck with them like that. So you're going to see some division on that. So, yeah, they're going to shift it this way. But the ass is gone, man. Yeah, he going to learn. I'll give it about, in October, I'll say about 2 months of this year. The other 2 months, I'll say 4 months from now. I'll say like February, he's gonna be a different person. He won't act like this ever again because out of COVID and politics, we're gonna see what next year's gonna bring. He's gonna be a totally different content creator because I don't see what he's gonna if he's gonna keep this shit up. Everyone's gonna have these talks around this time. Yeah, October they're gonna talk about the history of this. It doesn't really matter at this point. What matters is what November's gonna look like. He'll sing a different tune then, but December gonna look like. But when it gets to next year, we're gonna see. Because them bitches change their minds every day. So you gotta understand, dealing with them will get you up out of there. I've seen this before. I've seen this probably prior this year and last year, what they do to people. So I've heard stories about them, what they do to people, they don't get their way. When Kevin blew up, everybody got mad. So they're not stopping it. So they're gonna have to look at it like using him won't solve nothing. I mean, Big J has good information, but I was Big J. You're backed by doxers. That's why people's coming at you over at Auntie's and things like that. So yeah, if Auntie wants to discuss on it, we can discuss off air. Yeah, he's backed by a Black Womansphere. It's obvious. That's why he doesn't go after. If you ask him that question, he has to understand that's a doxer. That's why I don't say nothing in his chat about that. He'll have to find out. I give him 4 months and he'll wake up. He'll get a wake up call. Cause she'll flip on dudes, man. Y'all have never learned. So yeah, somebody's gonna try to roast him. It's common. It's common. When you're dealing with those people, you end up getting roasted, getting exposed. You know, you put yourself out there. You know, he's taking a risk. And I don't think he really cares. And if I was Big J, I'd just be careful, man, because those people will turn on you like a bad habit. They did that to old girl. It was in Montreal, light skin. She's been quiet. Okay, that's gonna be you if you ain't careful because you're easily replaced. You can't do the shit you do. See, you're going after people that really I don't have problems with, don't care, but I get where he stands. But he has to understand that's gonna hurt his content too. Who Beasley? I don't know about Cam Nuppa. I haven't seen that. Oh, I'm talking about the Annalisa girl that got destroyed by Saint the Center. I saw the replay of that. I actually been on the channel. I'm not subscribed to her though, but she was cool with Black Womansphere. And they did her dirty. So you don't see her that much. Yeah, yeah. But hey man, if you're fucking around, you're fucking around. But if I was Big J, I wouldn't worry about that shit. But he's gonna learn. I'll give him 4 months. He'll come around, or probably 2 months in advance. What's going on, mate? Salute to you, bro. Salute. Make consistent. Y'all subscribe to Mace, bro. Yeah, but I gotta see that restream of Cuda and things like that because I don't know. Because I don't know if I want to be a panelist tonight or I'm just gonna just chill. You know what I'm saying? And I'll finish up my Vice City and then a side quest I gotta do that. So yeah, but the headphones I think I ordered. Was it today? It's gonna come tomorrow. It's probably gonna come in the morning. And I have my text messages up here on my phone. I had it from Best Buy. It's noise canceling headphones. Oh, you're gonna get some fire content the next day after. So we'll see. He said, here you go. Beasley cammed up and he looks like Mama Rub mixed with Michael Jackson and Crip Keeper. Oh God. Yeah. Degenerate. Hold on. Yeah, I might have to check that out later, Degenerate. Let's see. Yeah. I have to check that out later, man. Yeah. I have to check that out later. Yeah, I have to check that out later after I get done with this live. So yeah, 6:25. So yeah, I have to. I have to check that out later. I'm gonna probably laugh about it. So it's some funny shit, but you ain't this degenerate. But yeah, man, a lot of these people they're done, man. I don't see them making it next year. But I'm gonna continue to support DS1 and all them other brothers, man. Like if I was Big J, just be careful, man. Nah, I ain't gonna make a reaction to it. I'm just good. I'm good on that bullshit. I'm not gonna waste my energy on a person like that. He already got enough exposure. They don't last long. In my world, they don't last long. It's called decent content. But I'm just saying, like last night, we explained what was going on. What's going on, nice to salute. Last night it was epic, man. I enjoyed it. So, and I think Kuda came and kind of changed the thing. It wasn't his first time. This is really his second time. And he said he's shadow banned and like that. Yeah, I was gonna mention about his other channel. I should have asked him that night, but I didn't, but he had to hop off. And a lot of people thought he was gonna do a third shift. I said, no, 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 no. He been on my panel the longest. I cut it in his time. See, around 11 something Eastern time, I think that's when he came on. See, I started 8:15 yesterday. See, 8:15 to 9, that's when people came through, right? Right around there, like 8 to 9 and 10. But when it got to the 11 p.m., something like that, or 10 to 11 p.m., that's when he came through. That's when he came through. But I didn't see him, but he was on the panel, and I was shocked that he came through and on a full panel. Because the last time it was just me and him on the Friday Madness special. Now he may come through that one, but he's got his shows. But yeah, he had to take a break that night because I felt like I thought he was gonna do a third shift because I was shot and had to end my show like that quick. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that. So I extended that shit a long hours because I felt like it was getting late. But it was like 2 to 3, 4 in the morning. I was done. I was doing around 5 something. That's how I got the 8 hours. That's a long time. But he hopped off prior to that. He stayed that long. I have to watch it because I felt like he came through, said his points, was talking and doing things, building, having fun, had a little laughter. And all of a sudden, it's just all good, man. And I guess he got drained and said, fuck it. I thought he was going to do a third shift. He was like, nah. Because I didn't see it. I was looking everywhere. Yeah, I know you did. But yeah. Yeah. What's the point, Degenerate? I mean, he's finished. Like, nobody's going to take that motherfucker seriously. That's why Beasley, he's not worth my energy. I don't take dudes like that seriously, especially on YouTube. They're toast. They're food to me, man. I'm hunting prey at this moment, but I'm not gonna do that. That's what's gonna happen to Big J if you ain't careful. You mess with these doxers long enough, Big J, somebody's gonna put you in a body bag, man. He's got to be careful. I don't care how tough you are. I mean, this internet shit ain't no joke. Some people have vendettas, so be careful out here, man. Be careful who you associate with, because that can hurt your content in a long run. Let them get roasted. Don't try to hold them, because they'll turn on you in months' time. They'll remember. That's why that little group doesn't want an all-male group. They're going to wake up. I give them to end of this year, and then February, they're going to wake up. It's going to be some bullshit February. February is going to be February madness. That's what I'm going to call it, February madness. That's what I call February. There's going to be a lot of division. It's going to start in February. A lot of people think it's going to start around Christmas time and Black Friday. No. It's going to start in February. It's gonna start in February. It's a repeat of last year because COVID. Got to remember, and a lot of people stressed out because COVID's gonna put a number on people, and it's coming up next year. You're gonna see most of it in February. A lot of people say you're gonna see it at Christmas and all that. No. You're gonna see it in February. January is gonna be a breeze because everybody in January is not gonna scream and yell about shit. Because January is where you already in motion. I'm not worried about December or November, and I'll tell you why I'm not worried, because I don't celebrate those holidays. I'm focused on myself, elevate my content. I'm good. January is where you should worry about. Where you're gonna be at in January. January is when you're gonna thrive. But when you're doing February, that's when you're gonna say whose side you on. It's gonna be those type of situations because February is gonna be that month. Because February, that's where things is gonna happen. That's gonna make the difference. Because March is gonna be a different beast. Because March, I'm about to go in the spring, enhance my content that way. Because March, that's when you're gonna determine. Because that's March. Now April's gonna be 10 years when this channel was created, and it's gonna stand tall. So I'm staying away from beefs. I'm just gonna observe and just kick back, man, for these next 2 months. Then next year, same thing, and wait March roll around again. Yeah, man, because March was something else. March was something else. The March of this year was my favorite, and probably gonna be favorite next year because when I met Kuda, March 2nd. March 2nd, that's where I met him. Watch that video. You know what I'm talking about. March is gonna be something else. But February is where it's gonna start. That's where you're gonna see all the bullshit. Because February, that's where people are gonna switch up. They're not gonna switch up in January. It's gonna start this month to January of next year. And then the next month that's where the shit's gonna hit the fan. It's my prediction because I feel like people in those months, that's where people get their best content because Black History Month, people are gonna get emotional. They be on some bullshit. And that month is a short and it's a breeze. And then you got March. Then my birthday month is the next month. Not that month, April with Taurus season. That'll be the next month after. So April will be springy. You got your little moments, but May will be my birth month. That's going to be interesting because I don't know what I'm going to do in May because May is a whole nother beast. We'll see what May is going to bring. So I'm not worried about May, though. I'm worrying about the early part of winter and things like that. That's what I'm going to focus on. Next year's going to be something else. This year, we'll see what I'm going to do. We'll see what I'm going to make up. But this coming up next year, oh, yeah. That's a different beast. Next year is where the tests will come, which are made up. So next summer, they said it's the last man for summer. Yeah, it's the last, but we'll see, though. We don't know. We're not going to be stuck like hermits. They're going to try to deter that. So y'all better get ready for next summer. It's going to be who's going to be on top. See, KS did it last year. We see who's going to blow up this coming up summer or the winter. That's what you're going to see. And plus, keep going. There's going to be a lot of division in February. I'm just going to warn y'all right now because February is where they're going to split. People's going to pick a side. People will pick a side February. Just fair warning. Because I see a lot of people getting upset around the summer, beginning of fall. October's coming around, right? That's where they're getting their emotions in. People's coming to me left and right. So I have one of those channels. I got to be consistent with it because it's not easy, but I'll get there. I have to get somebody's attention. You know what I'm saying? I had to get somebody's attention. So, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy because once you do it, you get there. You know what I'm saying? But next year, I'll say in February is where you're going to see a split. That's what's going to happen. Because I feel like once you get it down the way, you're just up out of there. So, it's like 45 minutes. So, yeah. I don't know if this is going to be an hour stream and things like that. Yeah, shouts out to everybody came through, man. And the generous trying to make a hit out here. I usually get 14, 15 people out here live. Well, Capricorn season, oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. That season's going to explode. I'll say it'll start around December like normally, but January, that's where you're going to see who's going to hang on in January. I ain't worried about January. But that next month, Aquarius season, Aquarius age, whatever you want to call it, in the season, oh, it's a wrap. There's going to be a lot of visions in February. And it's going to end, and then Pisces season comes around the 12th sign of the zodiac. That's going to be crazy. So, yeah, you got those months. But I will say this, Capricorn season is going to be a beast. That's what's going, the 10th sign of the zodiac is going to kick off. The 11th sign, around that period in January, it's over. Because the division is going to start there, and it's going to start all the way from next month, Black History Month, and into Pisces season. Then the Aries season will start up back again. That's on midway to the March. Like the tail end of March, you're in spring right now. And then the beginning of April. April's going to be hell because we're going to see what's what. And then the Taurus season will start on the 20th. And that's the heart of the spring. Taurus season is going to be hell. People going to get their little shit off. I ain't even worried about it. Because next time we're going to see who's going to blow up. That's going to be different. Cancer is going to be normal. It's going to be light. Not much. Not much. Cancer, not so much. Libra season, not so much. Yeah, you thinking Cardinal season. Okay, cool. Yeah, y'all Cardinals are fine. Y'all predicting everything that's about to come out. My fixed seasons, that's what I'm thinking about. Oh, salute Shatter Games. Shalom. Yeah, man. Man, you missed it. I had Kuda last night. I know y'all was in the clouds, but I had Kuda last night. That's another heavy hitter, man. Like, yeah, man. I told him I attract heavy hitters. I mean, they know who I am, but it takes time. It takes time, but the audience is coming. It's just, I got to go around and be on certain people's panels, but underrated is a great start. People watch my shit, it grows over time. But if people get you enough shares, that helps you get an audience too. That's the thing. So I'm going to have somebody that's more than me. Or if they watch my shit, if they ever heard me on panels on somewhere else, that's how my shit can grow. There's plenty of ways to grow your channel. It's not easy because what I was doing back then, I was doing something that's a small content creator who was doing evergreen content and let it grow. I didn't invest my channel like that because at first I didn't. I was on the message. So now it's like the way things is changing on YouTube. Well, the best way to grow your channel is simple. You just got to have a campaign tour. And people fuck with you, they fuck with you. I ain't worried about the ones that don't fuck with me. I don't need their support. I need the ones that what they got. Because if something happens to them, I'm always here. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those evergreen content creators gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm spreading out across the internet, social network, or social media. You just get, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. Yeah. All the general, you part of the Cardinals? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I ain't trying to monetize this shit. I'm glad I'm not monetized because they taking everything. Yeah, that's why I try to spread out. Monetization ain't no joke. That's just like something you can get into, but I ain't in the right headspace for that yet. That's not something I would focus on. Knocking people off is not going to be the answer either, because once you get into that motion, you just got to start working on yourself. Well, yeah, man, that stream I did last night to early this morning, man, that was a good one. So this is gonna be this is gonna be like 50 minutes until an hour. I might kill this in an hour, but yeah, man, because I got a couple of things to say, but yeah, this channel's still gonna be here. It's the test of time. Yeah, I don't give a fuck now. Just put out my content, hell and high water. That's what you do, man. Something that's what you got to do. That's what's part of YouTube is. What's going on, DS1? Salute, man. Yeah, because last night's stream we talked about a lot. What is to move forward? So I'm not even worried about what's going on. So I felt like it just need to be said. Everybody's consistent at this point, and that's good, you know. And I was looking at it and thinking myself of that stream. I had to watch it again because I enjoy that stream too, because that's probably a good one to watch. Probably tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow morning I don't have a stream like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll start somewhere around, I'll say about 9 o'clock. I'll say about 9 o'clock. I may start it earlier than that, probably 6. I'm not gonna start it tonight, but I will start it. I'll say about like 6 something. So yeah, open up my laptop and I'm gonna be like somewhere around 6. Yeah, talk a few minutes because that thing's gonna be long. Them joints is gonna be long, and then I'm gonna watch it at midday and hear the conversation because I'm not gonna be posting a lot. I mean, in lives like that, because on Saturday that's when I get all my long live stream replays in to soak up in. So I'm not worried about the last night before and then early this morning. So that stream's gonna be good. Yeah, I watch my stream sometimes to see what the presentation is gonna be about. But the one I did with this one with Kuda, that one right there is probably my ultimate favorite. I got a lot of favorites, but yeah, that was probably a good one. It was going in, so we was acting crazy. Shouts out to UD, man. He keeps doing his content. DS1 doing content. They had great streams earlier. So you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be consistent. And that's the key. I'm not worrying about next year because next year's gonna be rocky. We're gonna see what next year's gonna bring. We just gotta focus on this year first, and we'll be fine. Because next year is gonna be some interesting times. So you know, I'm prepared. Everybody keeps saying winter is coming. Well, black men, you better worry about how you gonna survive this winter all the way through, probably through March. I'll say the start of December and March. It's gonna end in March too, because it's a long winter. We're gonna see where y'all made up. And the spring is gonna come real quick because everybody's worrying about the C19 problem. So yeah, man, we're gonna be here. We're gonna keep it down. So down pat. That's what we're gonna have. So yeah. But this year I enjoyed it. So not even worried about it. So yeah, again, it's coming up this year, man. This is something you gotta look at. Yeah, 6:44 right now. It's Eastern time. I'm not even worried about this year, but this year wasn't a wash. I mean, I'm glad I was doing content again. I said, yeah, I done came back now. It's time to grow. So I'm enhancing it. Pre-records, what did Kuda said about last night about pre? Now, pre-records, I'll say it like this. I might do one. It's just gonna be a different topic. I don't know what topics I want to talk about in pre-records because one, I'll be like, I'll be saying something, but I got to put the presentation out for me. I got to see what type of things will be considered pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? I'll enjoy it though. I may do that for politics. I may never know. Yeah, I might do that for politics because I might do that. Yeah, yeah, they reign supreme. But yeah, I may do one. I ain't gonna promise y'all anything. I may do one in the winter. I'll see, or somewhere around November. Well, I'll do one. Talk about a few things, but yeah, they reign supreme. But to get a better system, I'll be all right. But yeah, it's gonna be something else in this fall, winter. Cool, cool. Appreciate it. But I don't think I want music on mine. I'm gonna keep it straightforward because I want to keep it straightforward. Because pre-records, you don't have to have music. Just learn to talk. Have a talking head video, and the next thing you know, whoop out of there. Streams is easy. Pre-records, it takes a lot of skill. I still got it. Just gotta have my pictures lined up. So I'll be talking, have my presentation going. So I have to talk about something. I have to talk about something that I want to get off my chest and things like that, and just cut it short. And I might have to try that premiere thing. I might have to try that. That's the one that gets the views as well. So I'm trying to get something out of it, maintain my base. So not worry about subscribers as much. I mean, if you subscribe, you subscribe. If you don't, that's cool. I've been down on the bottom before, but for me, I don't go with that route with it. I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna do streams like that. With me, I'm just started. If I do pre-records, I don't have a nice camera setup too. I want to do different types of pre-records. Might do a talking head. I might do one with I think with StreamYards. I'll give it a shot. It's a lot of options. A lot of options in pre-record. So yeah, man, like I gotta have something to talk about and just make a few reactions. It's crazy. But yeah. Woo, woo. Mm. Yeah, I'm waiting to the hour mark. This weekend or Saturday, they will say it's gonna be interesting. I don't see what For the Record TV is gonna talk about. They ain't really talk about much in October. We'll see. But yeah, we're in fall right now. We ain't even in winter right now because people try to say it's coming. Shit, black man, you better get your shit right. This is coming up end of this year and then next year. Because February ain't no damn joke. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because 9 out of 10, we're gonna be all right. We've been through worse situations before. So me coming back doing content again is a blessing. So me doing it this year instead of last year, I should have did it last year because I would have had more of a push. But the problem with that is I ain't worried. But this year is kind of like I enjoy it because everybody it's wide open. I'm glad I did it this year because this year is where this is my awakening year. Anything on the one, I'm successful. Anything on the one, I'm successful because anything on the one, I'm going up. Because I remember in 2011, my old channel, I was going up. Then they got flagged the next year, but this year, next year, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because it's a strange year because COVID done messed up everything. So we gotta look at it like that. On the two, always have shit luck. So I don't believe in luck in anything, but number two, we're gonna be on fire. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm about to sign off. Let's see who's gonna be on. Glance at something. I gotta look at some more gear. So appreciate y'all coming through. Rashawn, Shadow Games, Degenerate, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, aka DS1. Appreciate y'all for coming through, fellas. Nicer, Mace, Engineering Cannabis, New, James, and Sheila, and Gold P. So, yeah, signing off, I'm gonna say peace and shalom.